I have a dream and I'll share. I'll run this town like the mayor. When I get to sit in that chair, I'll raise my Zambia flag in the air and wave it side to side like I just don't. Hi everyone, welcome to Motivational Read of the Week here at Bwacha Motivational Books. I'm Samwenda. Every week I review one powerful book that has motivated me and inspired me, and I also share key lessons that you can use in your own journey. Would you believe me if I told you that the oldest military book can help you succeed in school, win in business, thrive on a job, and live your life with clarity? This week we go back over 2,500 years ago to a short but incredibly wise book titled The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Though originally written as a guide for warfare over 2,500 years ago in ancient China, this short but powerful book is blessed with wisdom applied far beyond the battlefield. Whether you're a student, job seeker, entrepreneur, or someone who's just trying to make better life decisions, this book teaches you how to think strategically, stay disciplined, and approach challenges wisely instead of emotionally. This book is full of timeless wisdom about how to think clearly, plan effectively, lead confidently, and face life challenges with a calm but strategic mindset. The Art of War, Sun Tzu, Spirituality for Conflict, Annotated and Explained by Thomas Huynh. This particular version has notes that helps make the original text easier to understand, and even includes spiritual insights that show how strategies of Sun Tzu can be applied in everyday life. In short, it is direct and packed with wisdom. Sun Tzu was a Chinese military general, strategist, and philosopher who lived over 2,500 years ago in the Eastern Zhao period. Though very little is known about his personal life, his teachings have survived centuries. So what is the Art of War about? The Art of War is made up of 13 chapters, each packed with strategic advice. It teaches how to prepare before facing challenges, how to know yourself and your situation, and how to win without fighting. Think of school exams, job interviews, business relationships, family responsibilities. These are all modern battles where strategy, discipline, and mental calm are more important than brute strength. The Art of War is about winning without fighting, about using your mind more than your muscles. Sun Tzu believes that the best leaders avoid unnecessary conflict, plan ahead, understand their environment, and always stay 2 steps ahead of their competition. Key lessons from The Art of War. If you know your enemy and know yourself, you need not fear 100 battles. This is one of the most famous lines in the book, and it's not just about war. It means understand your own strengths and weaknesses and study the situation that you're in. If you are writing exams, attending interviews, or facing peer pressure, knowing yourself and preparing well gives you a huge advantage. In short, don't walk into battles unprepared. Another key lesson, the principal art of war is to subdue your enemy without fighting. Sometimes the best way to win is by avoiding conflict. Sun Tzu teaches us to win through wisdom. This lesson is especially important today where people are quick to react, fight, or argue. Sun Tzu reminds us to be calm, observe, and choose a smarter path. Victorious warriors fight and then go to war. Sun Tzu teaches us to plan ahead, win the fight in your own mind. Successful people don't just walk into situations and hope to win. They prepare emotionally, physically, and practically before the challenge even begins. If you're applying for a job or about to start a business, don't rush. Do your research, know your goals, and prepare well. That's how you win before the fight even starts. In the midst of chaos, there is always an opportunity. This powerful insight is especially relevant in a world with economic uncertainty, unemployment, and confusion. Sun Tzu advises us to keep our minds open. Every crisis hides an opportunity for growth, for learning, and for leadership. What stood out to me in The Art of War is the art of personal reflection and trying to avoid conflict by all means. It doesn't mean that it's a sign of weakness. Sometimes that is the best thing that you can do to end the conflict. And you even win the respect, and your integrity will be intact by the end of it all. Sometimes when you rush and you react emotionally, you end up making a lot of mistakes, or sometimes even saying things that you later on come to regret. And the other thing is about being prepared always. You set goals, you plan, you win before you actually do it. I get all these lessons from this book. This book is a quiet guide to clear thinking. It's especially important for young people trying to avoid peer pressure, trying to make tough decisions, or anyone who's trying to take up leadership positions. It teaches discipline, self-awareness, and the value of calm confidence. The Art of War may be old, but its message is timeless. It's a short book, but it takes time to absorb and apply. If you want to live with strategy, lead with purpose, and approach life wisely, this book is for you. This week, I encourage you to slow down, think ahead, and choose your battles wisely. Be a leader in your own life. And remember, every challenge has an opportunity if you learn to see it that way. If this review encouraged you, please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for next week's motivational read. Until then, stay strategic, stay grounded, and stay motivated. I have a dream and I'll share. I'll run this town like the mayor. When I get to sit in that chair, I'll raise my Zambia flag in the air and wave it side to side like I just don't care. When my haters say it's not fair, I'll let them know I don't care, cause I run this town like the mayor.